let's get straight to the point. The greatest enemy of your dreams and goals is this thing. This thing right here distracts us all way too much. And it's designed that way. All the apps and everything. It's on purpose. But it's not your purpose. So, before we get to this video, I want to say that I have opened up 3 spots for Zoom consultations with me. Just for $200, you can book a meeting with me and we'll go through all your personal obstacles, what's stopping you from achieving what you want, just whatever is keeping you in this fog, mental fog, and like everything that's weighing you down. We'll figure it all out in person on Zoom. So if you're interested in that, link down below. But anyway, let's get to the topic of this video, which is your phone. I mean, your phone is the biggest thing that's distracting you, and we have to be clear about this. And I'm not speaking out of a place where I'm assuming a lot. I know this because of my own personal habits. It's just so easy to be like, I don't feel like doing much. Let me just, it's so easy. Let me just scroll. There's so much entertainment. Like, there's so many apps, so much things. Like, oh my God, I can scroll Instagram, I can scroll X, Twitter, whatever, I can keep scrolling, YouTube, all these reels, everything. And before you know it, oh, wait a minute, the day is over. It just completely sucks out your time. And once you realize this, that's just the first step. Actually changing your phone habits, that's a long process. It really is. But it's important most people get to at least the first step. Noticing the problem. It's so common. I see people constantly, anywhere I go, like on buses, on trains, anywhere, people just plugged in. It's like they're zombies, kind of. Like, you can't even really talk to them because you never make eye contact because they're just sucked in, like, just like this vacuum, like, and it's weird. It's just our society at the moment, but we have to take back control, take back our freedoms, because it is ultimately our choice. We're the ones using our phone. We gotta make sure to always use our phone. Don't let the phone use us. That's the main mindset we need to have. Are we using the phone, or is the phone using us? When the phone is using us, it absolutely trains our potential. And we can notice that it's using us when we feel depleted or confused or just sort of annoyed by our phone use. It can be a subtle thing to notice, but if your phone is not a productive tool, then you're not using it the right way. And I still struggle with it. I'm not Mr. Perfect by any means. So I just want to say that right now. But we all have to do what it takes to stop it and actually use it properly. And there's many things you can do. A very useful technique I've implemented, and it's actually helped me use my phone a lot more responsibly, and it's to turn on this sleepy mode. It's so what happens is that whenever the sun sets, my phone turns gray and low brightness. So it's just like whenever the sun sets, I'm like, okay, all the colors are gone, everything's just like so reduced on the phone, which automatically makes me want to use it way less. And it just happens automatically. It's a setting you can turn on, and it's really useful. It's actually so nice. I've had it for a few weeks now, and I'm really happy with it because it is the subtle things. It is the colors on the apps and just colors in general make us use it more. It's this biological thing we have developed as a species. I believe is to look for berries, color for berries that are nutritious in the wild, That's how we developed to pay attention to bright colors. But now the tech companies have hijacked that biological mechanism and they use it against us without our knowledge of what's really happening. That's the craziest part, which is, we're just thrown into this world and it's just like hijacked, basically. So take back control. That's what we all gotta do. And I mean, yeah, we're still in survival. Sure, our world is way more comfortable now and everything, but it's still survival mode. I think we've been so numb to actual reality, but we're all still out here surviving. And we gotta be smarter. We gotta do things intentionally and not allow ourselves to get manipulated. That's the main thing. And there's so many tricks the big companies play on us. So many that it can take a while to untangle it all. It will take a while. But we gotta do what we gotta do. So really, the first big step is intentional phone use. Now, a lot of people decide to get like dumb phones and stuff. I don't know if that's that helpful, because it's still useful to have a smartphone. It can help you a lot. You just got to use it intentionally. Like, apps are great. There's so much you can do. But it's about changing your habits, changing the way you use it. It takes a while. Like, for a habit to change, it takes 30 days at least. So, you can't just put away your phone for 2 days and think that that's going to help anything. No. Like, it takes a while to change a habit. So, why am I saying all this? Why is this important? Because your time is more valuable than you give it credit for. There's so much you could be using your time for. You could be creating so many things, and this could be anything. Painting, video creation, music, dancing, whatever you're into. Whatever creative field you're drawn to the most, you could be doing that instead of mindlessly consuming, which so many people are doing. And it creates such a void because, especially short form content, like when you keep scrolling through reels, it's all fragmented content. Like they're not connected to each other. So you just get these very fragmented pieces, and most of them you don't even remember anyway. You just enter this meaningless void, and it's such a bad place to be in. What you want is the absolute opposite of that, to create so much meaning and depth in your life that every moment, every minute of your life is just so juicy and precious and meaningful, ultimately. Meaningful, full of meaning. Like everything is following this chain of meaning. One step is building up to the next, and the third and the fourth, and you can appreciate the fourth step so much because of the 3 steps below that you walked on. You know what I mean? That's depth that you don't get with short form content. But by creating deep, profound meaning in your own personal life, and that allows you to truly bask in the glory of life. So, I do think that for most people these days, it starts with the phone. The phone. The smartphone, it starts there. And I think it's nice to be clear about it. Just let's be honest, fully honest and clear about it. We have to be using our smartphone more responsibly. And I'm not saying don't consume anything. Of course you can consume. But just be aware of how much you're consuming. That's the main part. Awareness. If you're aware how much time you're spending, you can evaluate it. It's like, do I want to be spending 2, 3, even 4 hours a day? Like, do I? Because then you can start to think, like, how else could I be spending those 4 hours? It all starts with awareness. So, I hope this gave you some ideas and a bit of a new perspective, maybe. And yeah, that'll be it for me. So remember, if anyone's interested in consultations, just book a meeting with me, and we'll get to the bottom of things. And trust me, it's gonna be so worth it, because I've lived in this minimalistic mindset for many years now, and it's been profound, because there's so much to it than just the phone. You know, there's so many things you can do in your life to truly remove that fog in your mind. So, anyway, that's it for me. This has been The Intentional Life. So, I wish you guys a nice day, and I'll see you around.